X99 motherboards don't come with a TPM. They don't include it from the factory. That means that as your board is right now, you can't install Windows 11. In highly competitive games that require it, simply won't function correctly either. But with this module for the low price of only $8, I'm going to explain what it is, how to install it, and how to get it enabled in the BIOS in only about 5 minutes. TPM stands for the Trusted Platform Module. Basically, it is a dedicated security chip for your computer. What it does is certify that your system is trustworthy and hasn't been tampered with. Windows 11 requires it as a mandatory spec. Without TPM 2.0 enabled, you can't install Windows 11 officially, and some competitive games require it too. For example, Valorant, Fortnite, and other titles, with anti-cheat software that verifies this system environment. So basically, two locked doors with the same problem, and both open with the same module. The thing is, X99 boards are from the 2014 to 2016 generation. They don't have the chip soldered on, but they do have a dedicated slot to add the module separately, and that's where the solution is. This is the MSI TPM 2.0 module. I got it on AliExpress for just $8. No typo, it's really small and looks kind of like a weird USB stick. But what it does is add TPM capability to your motherboard that it doesn't have from the factory. This one specifically has 14 pins. That's really important because there are modules with 10, 12, and 20 pins, and they're not compatible with each other. Before you buy one, check how many pins your board slot has. The TPM slot might show up under different names depending on the manufacturer. For example, TPM, JTPM, LPC, SPI, JLPS1, JTD. If you see any of these specific labels on your board, then that is exactly where the slot is located. For example, this particular board here features 14 pins. This module fits perfectly. So where exactly is this slot? The TPM slot on the Qiyida X99 takes a bit of searching, so I had to check the manual to find it. Either way, you're looking at where the TPM module slot is located on this model. Orientation matters. The module has a notch or a hole on one of its sides. That side faces down toward the board so the pins line up properly and it slides in without force. It should go in smoothly. You'll need to use a little bit of pressure, of course. Make sure to check carefully before inserting it. The 5 pins at the very top should always remain connected. If any of the bottom pins don't line up, that's okay. Don't force it. Just check the orientation. Insert it, it clicks into place, and you're done. The physical part is done. Now you need to enable it in the BIOS, which is where most people get lost. Before we continue, this applies if your board has a TPM slot with pins. If you have an X99 where that slot doesn't exist or the pins aren't there, the process is quite a bit more complex. It involves soldering a wire directly to the board's LPC port. It's doable, but it's a whole different level of difficulty and risk. If that's your situation, let me know in the comments and we'll figure it out. Once the module is installed, turn on the PC and enter the BIOS. On the Qiyida, repeatedly press the Delete or Del key. Navigate your way over to Advanced and then Trusted Computing. And that completes the very first step of the process. There you'll see the TPM option. Set it to Automatic. Second step, go to Security, Secure Boot, enable it, and set it to Custom Mode. Third step, and this is the one most people forget, go to Key Management and select Enroll All Factory Default Keys. Without this last step, Secure Boot won't be properly active, and the system may still not recognize the TPM correctly. Save changes, restart, and you're good to go. One more important thing before we wrap up, this 14-pin MSI module, this is also compatible with various different X99 boards as well, but the Qiyida from this series, I can confirm works 100%. For other brands, check the manual before buying. With this, you now have TPM enabled, Windows recognizes it, and so do the games that require it. In the next video, I'll show you real benchmarks. In case you didn't know, this is a brand new video series that is entirely based on a $400 budget gaming PC build, put together with AliExpress parts and some used components. So if you don't want to miss out any of that, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Also, subscribe. Like I said, share it with your friends and family so we can reach more people. And Any questions, doubts, or comments? Drop them in the comment box and I'll reply to everyone. You can also visit my website, Argentomatica and argentoforstata.com. That's all for now. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.